Hi, my name is Ryan Belcher. I'm the General Manager here at Toyota Direct, and I wanted to take a quick moment to talk to you about something called NVH. That's Toyota's term for noise, vibration, and harshness. One thing that Toyota vehicles have always been known for is for extremely quiet and smooth rides, very quiet interiors, and very little vibration. There's a lot of time, money, and attention to detail put into one of our vehicles to try and reduce NVH as much as possible. Just to point out a couple of things, you got the sound matting on the top of the hood right here. You've also got it lined all along the firewall, all around all of the areas where something's going through the firewall. Try and make that as soundproof as you possibly can. Weather stripping runs all around the hood, on the sides, on the front right here, all the way along the back. Helps to reduce wind noise and helps to reduce engine noise. Every little detail on the vehicle, from the design of the wiper blades not having any holes in them so there's no wind noise as they pass through there. The design of the mirrors. Mirrors are a source of a lot of wind noise when you get out on the road. In the engine compartment, you've got fluid-filled engine mounts. That fluid helps to absorb the vibration. You've also got something called counterbalance shafts. There's actually a shaft running through the engine that turns in the opposite direction of the engine to try and counterbalance the vibration created by the engine. Also on the motor mounts, there's actually a design to them where they create a vibration that is opposite of what is created by the engine to try and counteract that as well. Again, just a lot of details underneath the hood to try and keep it as quiet as they possibly can. And there's a lot of features you really can't see in the vehicle. You just drive it and you don't really know how they did it, but how they got it to be so quiet. Those are a couple of the reasons. So a couple other features as we move into the interior floorboards and lots of the areas in the car are covered in asphalt sheeting, along with felt and lots of other materials to try and reduce road noise as much as possible. Inside different cavities in the vehicle, like in the fender, for example, here you've got the outer piece of steel and the inner piece of steel, so you have a hollow cavity. Your Toyotas, pretty much all those areas are going to be filled with styrofoam. Actually, there's a piece of styrofoam cut to match that cavity so there's not an open area. You can imagine a big hollow area of steel like most cars have. They just resonate all that vibration and sound through the body of the car, and they're going to fill them in with styrofoam in pretty much every area of the Toyota to try and reduce and absorb that energy or absorb that sound. Another feature is you move to the rear of the vehicle. We started doing this a few years ago, but you actually have felt-lined rear wheel wells. What that does for you, it's going to reduce your tire noise, road noise. If you've ever been on a road, as you start running over all those little rocks and pebbles and stuff and heard it resonate through the entire interior, you're not going to hear that in a newer Toyota. So moving on to the trunk area of this 2015 Camry, again, you can see it's completely lined. The deck lid here, all along the sides of the trunk, up around the rear wheel wells and the floor of the trunk. It gives it a nice finished appearance, but the real purpose of that is to try and absorb as much sound as possible. That sound in a lot of cars will get up into that big hollow trunk area and it just comes through the rear seats into the interior of the car. Again, there's just a lot of time, money, and energy spent to make the vehicle as quiet as they possibly can and to reduce vibration and wind noise as they possibly can. You drive one of these cars, anything from a Corolla to a Land Cruiser, and I promise you'll be impressed at how smooth, quiet, and vibration-free the vehicle is. Thanks for watching. Come and see us at toyotadirect.com.